Hi everyone, my name is Marian, your technology friend. Finally, the iPhone 13 is here and surprisingly, prices were announced right away. This gives me a feeling that it will be released earlier in the Philippines and I will be going over at what my estimated release date will be in this video since there's no official release date yet. And I think it's sooner than you think. Alright, let's talk iPhone 13 and 13 mini. For the iPhone 13 mini and the iPhone 13, let's quickly run down the new features of the iPhone versus the iPhone 12 mini and iPhone 12. First, it has new colors, which people seem to really love. It now has a new pink color. The blue is a little lighter and more pastel-y. The white is now called Starlight and it looks a bit more like cream. The black color is now called Midnight and looks a bit more on the bluish side. And finally, the red color is also updated and is now actually a deep red rather than the orangey hue that it has before. Second, it has a smaller Face ID notch, meaning even if the screen size stays the same, you actually have a little bit more real estate there. Third, it has better battery life, which is especially needed for the iPhone 12 mini. Apple says the iPhone 13 mini gained an extra 1.5 hours, which puts its battery life up to the level of the iPhone 12. And the iPhone 13 gains an extra 2.5 hours, which puts it in between the iPhone 12 Pro and 12 Pro Max. Fourth upgrade is the camera. The iPhone 13 has a new diagonal camera design to make room for the new wide camera since it has sensor shift optical image stabilization, which was previously an exclusive feature of the iPhone 12 Pro Max. Also, Apple definitely did this to make it look different from the 12 so people know you upgraded to the 13. So what the sensor shift does is that it makes you less prone to camera shake on video and you're able to take better night mode photos because it makes you more resistant to shake. The wide camera can also capture 47% more light so you get better photos and videos, and it also has an upgraded ultra wide camera. Apple also included a new cinematic mode for video that lets you change the in-focus subject after taking the video. This is capped though at 1080p 30 frames per second. Other changes are it has a new A15 processor, it now starts at 128GB, which is great, and its screen is 28% brighter so you can see it better outdoors. In my opinion, if you're deciding to buy the iPhone 13 versus the iPhone 12, I would say get the iPhone 13 for the battery life alone. The iPhone 12 mini has bad battery life and the iPhone 12 is decent, so switching to the iPhone 13 is gonna be a big difference. Now, although for the other specs, it's really not much of an upgrade in my opinion, it's really the battery life that attracts me personally, and if you like the new colors, go for it. Also, if you compare the 128GB version of the iPhone 12, there's only a 3,000 peso difference to go to the iPhone 13. The iPhone 12 128GB version is 47,990, while the iPhone 13 128GB is 50,990. So I would say go for it since it will make your phone last longer. And speaking of prices, the iPhone 13 mini price is a little bit more expensive than the old 12 mini. It now starts at 44,990 for the 128GB version. Previously, it was 43,990, but it was only 64GB. Then, if you want to upgrade to the 256GB version, you will be paying 50,990 pesos, and to get 512 gigs, you will be paying 63,990 pesos. For the iPhone 13 regular size, it also starts 1,000 peso more than the iPhone 12 last year. But like I said, it now starts at 128 gigs and it starts at 50,990. If you want to get the 256 gigs, you need to spend 50,990 pesos, and for the 512 gigs, you need to spend 69,990 pesos. As for release dates in the Philippines, I think it will be available to buy on October 29, 2021. Here's my reasoning. On average, Apple is releasing the iPhones in the Philippines 38 days after the US launch. But if we use 38 days after the US launch, which is September 24, that date will be November 1, which is a Monday. Apple never releases their iPhones on a Monday. It has been consistent that they are released every Friday. So we're gonna have to roll back 3 days, and I think it will be released on October 29. This is also coinciding with the iPhone 11 launch. At that time, Apple encountered no delays on the iPhone 11 and 11 Pro launch as they were released at the same time in the US. The PH release was also the same for the 11 and 11 Pro, and they were released 35 days after the US launch. This makes me believe that the iPhone 13 launch will be on October 29. If you agree with my estimations, leave a like in this video, but if you disagree, let me know your estimation in the comments below. If you're curious about the specs, prices, and release date of the iPhone 13 Pro and 13 Pro Max, hit that subscribe button as I will be uploading it in the next few days. I will also be updating my socials for any hidden features or developments discovered in the iPhone 13, so make sure to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And while waiting for my next videos, click on this playlist right here to know more about Apple facts exclusive for the Philippines. Alright guys, so that's it. Thank you for watching. This has been Marian, your technology friend, and I'll see you on my next video.